Careful you don't overheat.
I hope you're ready, because this time, you're going down! All right. Come at me.
Alright, what's going on everybody? So I've been playing the demo for Kill la Kill F, and I wanted to do a quick video sharing my thoughts on this 3D arena brawler published by Arc System Works and developed by A+ Games. First, let me say that I'm not the biggest fan of Kill la Kill, so forgive me if I mispronounce some of these character names. Anyway, at first glance, this game feels just like another standard arena brawler in the vein of games like Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, One Piece Burning Blood, and Jump Force. And well, it really is. I'm really surprised they didn't decide to go for a 2D fighter for this one, since that is what Arc System Works is known for. But of course, this game is only being published by them. After playing the demo for at least 5 hours, I can at least give A+ Games and Arc System Works credit for a few things. First off, there's an actual English dub in this game. The option for dual audio is something that we don't see in most anime games nowadays, especially from the ones that are from the publisher Bandai Namco. I was very surprised that this was a feature. Thanks Arc System Works for not being lazy and cutting corners in the sound department of this game. It's baffling to me that a Kill la Kill game gets English voice acting, but games based off of more popular shows like One Punch Man, My Hero One's Justice, Black Clover Quartet Knights, and Jump Force, and One Piece World Seeker, those games couldn't get one. They couldn't get the English dub. This really speaks volumes to the level of effort put forth by Bandai Namco. Yes, I realize that there might be some logistics behind the scenes, sometimes preventing the English voice cast from doing voice work in a game, mainly scheduling and budget. However, Arc System Works is a much smaller studio of 133 employees to Bandai Namco's 710 employees, but I'm sure Bandai Namco is worth more. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Anyway, besides the voice work, the sound effects and the overall presentation is really good. The HUD and the user interface are all inspired by the show, and it really looks like you're playing an episode from the series. Japanese characters appear on the screen with the character names, and a lot of the same transitions and over-the-top flashiness from the series is portrayed perfectly in this game. Another thing that I have to praise A+ Games for is the fact that it seems like they put a bit more effort into the combat in this game when you compare it to other 3D brawlers out there. I was honestly surprised by how much better this game felt in comparison to the other arena brawlers on the market. Specifically when playing as Ryuko Matoi and Sasuke Kyurem, the audio and visual feedback just made every hit feel satisfying. I'd argue that the combat in this game is even better than the Storm series. You can't just charge up energy and spam specials, but rather you gain energy for the specials by beating the crap out of your opponent. It makes things more balanced and encourages the player to actually fight without spamming crap and then resorting to annoying tactics so that they have a brief moment to charge. The counter system in this game is also implemented a lot better than the Ninja Storm games. You just need 2 bars of energy and then you just press the 2 shoulder buttons to get the opponent off of you. There isn't a hard limit to the amount of counters that you have. There isn't a separate unnecessary bar that you have to manage. The fact that counters are tied to the same bar used for executing specials and the Bloody Valor mechanic means that players must make a decision as to whether they want to waste those 2 bars to kind of get them out of a combo or save it for executing a special or a Bloody Valor later on. This system requires a little more thought and emphasis on the management of one energy bar, which is the way it really should be. I imagine at the very least the online won't have that same annoying flow of dash the opponent, waste the opponent's subs, and then punish them. The homing dash mechanic that all these games love to use is also present in this game. For the record, I think that the homing dash mechanic in most of these games is obnoxious and it's annoying. But in this game, it didn't really bother me as much for some reason. Movement in general just feels a lot better in my opinion. You have the ability to not only sidestep but to backstep as well. The only issue might arise whenever the camera is moving because the camera's kind of dynamic. I think the only other issue I had with the game was with the bloody valor mechanic. I might be on the outside with this. I might be in the minority. It kind of reminded me of that sort of rock paper scissors mechanic that was in one of the Budokai games, or in at least Budokai 3 from what I remember. But it kind of reminds me of that. It's a bit long, and it can get a bit confusing. The Bloody Valor mechanic, not exactly my favorite mechanic in the game, and it's one of those mechanics that I don't think everybody's gonna like, but some people might enjoy it for the flashiness of it. But there definitely seems to be. It seems like the developers they kind of thought about how these characters are going to play, because even if you look at the move sets of these characters, they kind of give you a breakdown of the character and the different combos. They give you kind of breadcrumbs to kind of uh, make your own combos, which I think is a lot better. I think just in general the combat system, like I said, it's a lot better than Ninja Storm. But other than that, I think that's where like my compliments of the game, as far as that goes, I think like that's where my compliments kind of stop. I mean, unfortunately, the more I played the game, the more I just felt the shallowness of the game's combat. Playing as the two characters from the Elite Four, Gamagori and Uzu, I believe that's their names. So basically, for a few matches, I decided to put the CPU on the highest difficulty and just see if I can button mash my way through the fight. And especially with those two characters, I was able to do it with ease. And it just made it clear that this game lacks the depth necessary for being a competitive fighter, much like other arena brawlers like Ninja Storm, Jump Force, and the rest. This game is structured similarly to the Ninja Storm games, so I guess it was never going to break the mold and set a new standard for these type of games. But as far as whether or not I think that this game is going to be worth your money, because this is something that I wanted to make sure that I mentioned, because with this game having an English dub, I wouldn't feel right, and of course people can do whatever they want with their money, but I don't know if it would be good to actually recommend anybody, just judging off of this demo, paying the 60 for this. I would say one of the only reasons that you should support this game, if for anything, is just the fact that they put the English dub in the game, and it seems like Arc System Works and A Plus Games, they didn't just make this game. They didn't just decide to, okay, I'm just gonna copy the Storm formula and we're just gonna churn something out. It really seems like they put effort toward this, and even if it is a shallow arena brawler, 3D arena brawler, at least they put some effort toward this. I mean, there's other modes, even in the demo. So even in the demo, they had the covers challenge, and that just felt like playing Dynasty Warriors. Like I basically button mashed my way through that because I was kind of testing it out yesterday, and I can say at the very least this game will be a fun little distraction. I don't think it's something that you can really take seriously, and I think it's one of those games that would probably be a good bargain bin, like maybe at $30, maybe this will be a good pickup, but I don't know if it's absolutely worth the $60, but I can at least give A Plus Games and Arc System Works credit for at least trying with this one, and at least, even if they are copying off a popular formula, at least they tried. Just judging off of what I've seen and what I played and knowing the mechanics, it seems like they at least tried to add some type of depth in there, even though a lot of it is what we've played before. If you play any of these anime arena brawlers, I mean, you have your basic light attack, you have a ranged attack, and then you have a guard break, which some might feel that the guard break attack might be a bit too overpowered, but I love the way that the guard break feels. It feels, because I mentioned this earlier about the audio and visual feedback and how basically these attacks, they just feel a lot more satisfying in this. And I can say that with Arc System Works publishing this, I feel like it does give it a bit of a boost in terms of being a more competent fighter in comparison to other games like Jump Force, Ninja Storm, Burning Blood, games like that. But yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on Kill la Kill if I'm not gonna buy the game. If I end up getting the game, it will probably be at $20. But like I said, I'm not the biggest Kill la Kill fan. But I wanted to try this game out, and I wanted to kind of get my thoughts, kind of give my thoughts, and kind of put it out there. So let me know what you guys thought about the Kill la Kill If demo. Let me know if you guys are gonna be picking up the game. Like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff. Thank you guys for watching. I'm out of here. Peace.